to my audience. Is that what I should do?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. We can also, I mean, people can also go back and look at it as well.
And
So,
watch it. Yeah.
So I should be. I can post this like in a Facebook thing.
yeah.
Yeah, you can
Like
share it.
Okay. Yeah. Cool.
Yep.
So you're moving, Colin. Still
Yeah.
moving?
Yeah. New house, new shop. So I'm in the car because I just have stuff everywhere. I don't really have a good spot to, I don't have a good spot to really set up. So I figured I'll just do it in my car. Yeah. So as far as the bracket goes, that's a new format that we're doing here, and it's a lot different. So one of the big things that's cool about it is it adds rounds to doing burnouts. So it's not just a you show up, one and done type thing. You know, if you were to win the bracket or Libertynats, you would have done 5 burnouts at minimum. You know, could be 6. So there's two qualifiers. Main qualifying is going to be on Friday. We want to do that under the lights, try and make it cool for everybody, cool for the audience. Burnouts at night are just really cool, especially at that venue. So we did add a qualifying round Saturday as well, just for the people that couldn't make it for Friday night. You don't have to run both qualifiers. You just have to run one, and if you think that you did well enough, then that's all you got to do. But if you're worried that you didn't do good, you're more than welcome to run both qualifiers. So we're not going to tell people they can't qualify. But we also have testing Friday before the qualifier, so there's zero reason why you should be untested. The track is allowing us to do burnouts pretty much all weekend, so there's no reason that we can't do that portion of it. But as far as rounds go, after qualifying, so the qualifying runs are going to have judges. We're going to have Scott and Justin McInnes. He drives Mr. Chow in Australia. So both of those guys are getting paid to come over and do their thing. You know, they're very experienced in the sport. They're not just someone off the street that doesn't really know what they're talking about. These are being real judges that are going to set the bracket. So that's the top 16 cars are going to go into the bracket. And then from there, that's when we start doing the competitor judging. So everybody's going to line up for round 1. The first 2 competitors are obviously going to be in their cars. So the 2 judges are always going to fill in for the people that are running, if that makes sense. So the judges are still going to have somewhat of a say, but it's only 2 of them. You know, we have 16 people that are going to be in the bracket, and it's only those people that are judging. So we're going to have a section set aside just for people in the bracket to sit there and judge. It's going to be as simple as who you thought was a better person in the 2 people that win. So hopefully that makes sense. Another question that we had was, are there 2 cars running at once? And that is not how it works. That was a lot of
That would be cool though.
It sounds more fun to watch than it is for the drivers, I'm sure.
Yeah, it'd be kind of wild. But,
I would also elaborate on the being judged by your peers deal. Like I think we had talked about, like if it comes down to like it's a split decision, that we were going to have the judges from the main comp be like the tiebreaker. Is that still what we're doing?
yeah, definitely. I mean, the judges are going to be the most qualified people there to decide. But for the most part, looking at 2 burnouts, you know, that's the whole point of this, is not having to go against every single person. You're just going against one person. But for the most part, you can look at 2 burnouts and decide which one's better. You know, obviously, once it gets towards the semifinals and the finals, it's going to be a little bit more challenging. But in the earlier rounds, I think it's going to be pretty cut and dry which round is better. So
People had some concerns about like a certain like any group of like whatever, like burnout cars getting into this bracket and then that affecting the judging. But I think that it's almost impossible for all of those cars to fall, like for that to happen. So I don't know if that would even be an issue. I mean, we'll find out, and we'll build and adapt on it based on what we, it'll be a learning curve on this one, I would say, but I don't think that's just so much wear and tear on cars, and like by the time you're down to the 16, like the chances of, you might, I mean, we're all friends essentially, but like, the concern was that like, everybody's just voting on their people, which I don't think that will even be an issue.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, everyone's all friends, and we're all going to be together judging. So if someone had a killer run and their friend didn't, and you judge on your friend, it's gonna be pretty obvious that you're being biased, So
yeah. I mean, you'll get called out for sure. Like it's very apparent that like you're not voting how you should, like how it should be decided.
Yeah, we're trying to make it as fair as possible because you think about it, a normal burnout event has 2, maybe 3 judges. Some of the big ones in Australia might have 4 or 5, but the situation here is like we're gonna have 16 people judging, so it's gonna be pretty, in my opinion, I think it's gonna be pretty unanimous on each round of who
Yeah, I feel like that would definitely, and that was really like the whole reason, like why, I, initially was even thinking about what kind of platform could we do that, because every complaint at pretty much every comp is that, the judging wasn't correct or, something like that. But like, who better to judge you than the people that are doing the same thing that you are doing,
Yeah.
and then be held accountable to that decision, because everybody else is gonna be like, they're gonna know like whether you're being fair or you're just being biased. So
this is kind of a new concept y'all have come up with, right? Like, is this being done anywhere else, or is this
no?
Not that we know of. Yeah, not that we know of. This is all new. Trying to bring in the bracket format, just like drag racing. It makes it a little bit more cut and dry because burnouts in general tend to be a pretty opinion-based sport. I mean, you're getting judged, so of course it's going to be opinion-based, but it makes it a little bit more cut and dry when you only are going against one person at a time. You just look and see, was I better or was I worse? It just kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, it's not even that. Also, it's just the fact of, if you go to any comp, like anywhere right now, everybody tries to sandbag and go last because they all know, like, your impression on the judges. Like, if you go first in a burnout comp, unless you just go out there and just absolutely crush it and kill it and you just do everything you can do, like, pretty much you're not going to win because the judges are going to they're going to use your run as a baseline. So people can do better than what you did or people can do worse. With this platform, there is none of that. You or the person that you're going against are the only 2 people that they're watching in that particular, time frame. And it'd be very obvious on who did better.
Yeah, for sure. But it also kind of fills in the day some more too. There's not a lot of places that you get to run your car.
Yeah, you get that many. Yeah, exactly.
And thanks to Matt that has joined us, he's made it worth it for all these guys to beat on their stuff for so long. So putting up the big money for everybody to go beat on their stuff. So.
That's the way we roll, right?
Yeah, no, I think honestly, talking to other like promoters and stuff, I mean, I feel like it'll catch on pretty quick if it goes over like without a hitch, and it's actually like it's liked. Like, I think it could possibly be like the next step for like American burnouts. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Or not. Who knows?
I mean, so far we're getting a good group of cars that are coming, and I think there's even more that are planning that, we've put a lock-in out there, but I still think that there's several more that I heard of that are coming. Is that what y'all have been hearing as well?
Yeah, I think we got quite a few paid. If anyone's like me, I usually don't pay until the week of. We're just trying to make it to the next event, so we don't really think about we don't think about the next one. But yeah, I mean, I fully anticipate having our full 32 cars that we're expecting, and 16 will be what gets put into the bracket, and obviously the second chance event will have everyone else
Yeah,
in the bracket.
I mean, just basically talking to everyone. I think at minimum 32, based on like the people that me and Colin have reached out to and talked to individually. I think
That's
it's gonna be an awesome like turnout as far as cars are concerned. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, because I mean the whole idea is we keep growing Libertynats, and it's the place to be, and especially in October, you know. So
Well, it just fits in because I think there's an event in New York and then an event in Missouri right after, and then Liberty Nats is the following weekend, and then if something happens at I think SEMA is the following weekend or two from that, so they literally all fall in line for all these guys that are coming from Australia, like for them to be able to do what they come over here to do. So,
yeah, keep busy and yeah.
yeah.
And we've tried to plan it that way on purpose. You know, every year we try to plan it that way so that you know, we're not stepping on toes on events and stuff. So there's a couple this year that we're planning on being in October that we kind of moved around, but mostly just kind of try to make it around SEMA because everyone wants to go to SEMA. But
Yeah.
Liberty Nats is kind of starting to quickly become the big pay event that everyone comes to. That's the big dollars. So that's the whole point of trying to put it together, the most competitive.
Yeah. So I saw you locked in Helen. So you're gonna, and then Archie, you as
Yep.
well, because obviously you're gonna beat Colin.
Yeah, I already. I think I already signed up, so you should have my stuff in there as well.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, like no doubt. Like Colin is small potatoes, dude. Like he's not gonna
beat Colin at Liberty Nats.
You just saw it, dude?
Dude, I did not see that.
Oh man. Yeah, no. Yeah, first round call outs for Colin, so we'll definitely get him out of the way pretty quick, nice and early.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's another thing too. Was once the bracket's set, if nobody wants to call each other out, that's fine. We'll pull from a hat just like you do in drag racing. But first round call outs are 100%. That's the thing. So if you got a grudge on someone and you want to call them out, obviously the other person has to accept, but you can absolutely call people out. So
That'll be fun. Yeah.
Cool.
That definitely makes it more interesting.
Oh, it'll definitely be. It's just gonna be fun because like everyone knows everyone, so it's just gonna be. It'll be fun. It'll be a riot for sure.
I like that aspect of it.
That's awesome.
What was that? The other thing too was that that we had talked about, or Colin and I was that who goes first once you're in the bracket, and I think we decided coin flip on that, right?
Oh, like as far as runs go?
Yeah, because once you pull the first round you have to decide like who goes, like in each round you have to decide who goes first in that round.
Yeah, we'll just coin flip it, and whoever wins a coin flip can pick if they want to go first or second.
Yeah. So that's how that will be decided as well. I'm trying to think of any other like concerns people brought up because of how many runs we're doing. The buy runs. What do we say about the buy runs?
Good question on buy runs. Yeah, because the only buys that there will be competition buys. So if somebody breaks, so I mean, if there's a buy, there's a buy. You don't have to. I mean, you technically have to run that round, I guess. But
Yes. See, we got a few comments on here. William says the travel expense is high, let alone the abuse the burnout rigs take. So it's a lot of labor of love. No one's making a living of this right now, as far as I can tell. Which, I mean, hopefully we keep growing and our payouts grow and we be a part of helping grow the sport.
Yeah, absolutely. And like I said, putting up a bunch of money, so you're not beating on yourself. It's over $20,000 to win, so That's pretty good money. You can run your stuff 5 times and win 20. You know, definitely come home.
And
Yeah,
with
I
some
think
And then Dean, I don't know if you, I think y'all might have addressed it, but Dean asked, how do you decide the matchups for the bracket? And you said coin toss. Is that what you said?
No,
no.
so it'll be like
We'll
in a
do-
half. So we'll have
Oh,
16.
hat draw. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. We'll drop chips. So it'll be 16 chips, or like I said, if someone wants to do a call out, so we can do call outs. We'll ask first if they want to do call outs. If not, then we'll just do the hat draw. So
Yeah, hat draw to decide who's going against who in the bracket. Then obviously the winners move on, and those are against each other. And then to decide who goes first in each individual bracket would be a coin flip. Whoever wins the coin flip can decide do they want to go first or second against the other person.
And then somebody's asking insight on what the rules, judging, and point system will be.
so that can all be found right on Libertynats Instagram page or your guys' WesTX Abilene page. Both pages will have its layout as last year. Like we said, we're going to be judged on certain criteria, but it's not necessarily as crazy in the actual rounds of it because you're being get a better burnout. As far as like backing up and stuff, that part, the technicalities are going to stay the same. So if someone backs up, that's not ideal. If you back up before your tires are popped, that's DQ. If you back up after your tires are popped, that's okay. Obviously, if you get walled up and the tires are going to blow fairly quick, blow them in and then back up. If both people decide to back up and screw themselves over, then obviously they go back into just normal testing stuff. There are some technical things that could happen, but that's what the there to help guide with. But yeah, that can all be found on our Instagram page already.
And then somebody's asking, are there repairs permitted between rounds, or is it a straight durability test?
No, 100%. So we're given 2 hours between each round. Any more than that, it's like you're not going to be able to change a motor between rounds. It's just, you gotta. You're not going to be able to fix
Y'all
that.
have enough practice in that?
Yeah. So as far as tires go, everyone needs to change tires. So we're gonna have a tire guy on site. What's nice is you guys don't have to buy all the tires to make it to the finals. Just a tire guy on site selling tires at his cost. So we're gonna make a ton of money. Like 17s are $50 or $60. Maybe they're 65, but they're cheap. Like it's cheaper than you can get them on Amazon. So he's gonna have them stop there. He said he's bringing 75 tires for the 17s. So anybody can buy tires from him, and he's going to be changing them in between rounds for everyone. So we have 2 hours between each round to do cars and work on. That being said, though, each round we are going to hold all the cars because after you have to get out of your car and you have to go up to this thing and judge everyone else. I know if you break a car, you're going to want to go try and start fixing it right away, but everyone has to have the exact same. So if you go first, you can't go straight to pits. It doesn't. Everyone, we're gonna have a little section that's closed off. Once you exit the pad, you're not gonna be able to go anywhere. We're gonna have a closed off area that you can park the car and then we go over and once everyone
I think he's yeah. Is he breaking up for you guys too? Or is it just me?
Yeah, he's coming in and out.
Yeah, so basically what he's saying is that, like, just to put it in a nutshell, like the judging and the rules is to be put into the bracket, the two judges are going to judge just how every other comp is. All the deductions, all that can be found, like what he said, on the Instagram page. Once the bracket is set, all of the deductions, like backing up, will be still in play, but everything else, as far as like the wow factor, it's going to be based on the people that are in the bracket with you. So there's not really like necessarily like a points deal once you're in the bracket. It's more of, kind of just what the feel of the burnout is itself. You still can't wall up. You can tap the wall. You can't move the wall. You can't back up. Anything like that. It's very similar rule set as far as the the instant like disqualifications, but like the initial comp, your qualifying runs, all of that will be just how it is at pretty much every other event. So, but all that's spelled out on the rules on the Instagram that that y'all have. So
Mine better now. I changed my.
you're kind of breaking up like every other word.
I feel like there's some feedback behind you, almost like there's an echo behind you.
I kind of hear it too, but it sounds like your guys.
So I mean, there has been some concerns about. I mean, in the end, like what Colin said earlier, like all burnouts is opinion based, but it's really who do you want judging you? Are the people that are doing it and know what to look for, or people that are just random in the crowd that like don't know what the heck they're looking at, right?
They're just looking for burnouts.
Yeah, exactly. So
Tires.
in the community, as far as burnouts is small right now enough to where like everyone can still be held accountable, and I can't think of anybody off the top of my head that would like deliberately sabotage somebody, so their friend would win or something like that. I just don't think that's happening right now. This will be a true test of that to see how well it goes, but I think in the end it'll be awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
still have
I
Seth in
agree.
the background. You want to add him? He's been to Libertynats and
there's another
Tyler.
thing to add. Yeah, we'll talk with them soon. Another thing to add too. I don't know if it came through or if I was cutting up or not, but the as soon as everyone's done, we're gonna have like a little quarantine area. So all the cars have to sit there, and then as soon as you run, you go back to doing the judging of the other drivers, and then everybody can release their cars all at once. So everyone has the exact same amount of time to work on their stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, we can add Seth in here and talk with him.
Somebody says, I remember Colin changing tests for the AC burnout, worse pad, less wheel speed. What's the pad like, size, etc.? From a spectator's view, that's doing research. I feel like there's so much to take in. You want to?
So as far as any newbies, he's talking about changing gears. So as far as anyone that hasn't been to West Abilene, it is one of the slicker pads in America. So after qualifying, I would imagine it's going to come around pretty good. So, but I definitely would not run asphalt gearing. I would definitely run what you would run on a smooth concrete pad. That's going to be the atmosphere at West Abilene. So, whatever your car runs, that's what I would do. But I don't know how many people are actually changing gear ratios, but I definitely do.
Yeah. I would say it's pretty slick out there for sure.
Yep.
If there's a fire, is it a DQ? Someone's asking.
Not necessarily, but it's definitely. I don't know.
Depends on what kind of fire. Depends on what kind of fire it is.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
Yeah, most of the time fires ruin your smoke volume, and that's essentially what makes the burnout good. So that's going to be hard.
I mean, if it's like if it's a safety concern, like as far as like if you got a fuel fire, transmission fluid fire, something like that, like yeah, that's probably going to end your run because we don't want your shit to burn to the ground and we don't want you to burn to the ground, right? But if it's a tire fire and you're putting it out and you're pedaling it and it lights and it goes away, it lights, it goes away, I would say that's even better, to be honest. But it's a fine line. We don't want. I mean, I'm sure the track, nobody wants any of their stuff to burn to the ground. So we're not just gonna be out there like the Wild West, I don't think.
Yeah, that doesn't sound fun to me.
And anyone concerned, the track's got good fire crews, so that's something that's been talked about multiple times. They got all the right equipment out there and stuff like that. So fires out there aren't a huge deal. They get them out pretty quick. A lot of shows that don't do that.
Well, I'm excited. We're growing. We're gonna have our big trophies back.
Oh yeah, that's another
Got
thing.
those in process again. So whoever wins it again, you're gonna need a bigger suitcase because it's not small. It's uh,
I think last year's trophy didn't even go back to Australia because it couldn't fit in his carry-on. I'm
couldn't
pretty
get
sure
it.
it's still here. It's
Yeah.
still here.
Well,
He should bring it. He should bring
It's
it.
staying in America this year. That's all I
Yeah.
can say.
Yeah. So those are in process, and Colin looked at it and made some tweaks to it to make it better, and it's still big.
Yeah,
Still big.
it's big, and I don't know. I think it's pretty iconic because it's definitely American versus Australians, you know, and we that doesn't mean like anything negative towards Australians by any means. It's just it is what it is. There's a bunch of Australian cars, a bunch of American cars, and it's pretty cool to have everyone, you know, coming together. So
Yeah. I
Yeah,
think we added the flags on it, which I think looks awesome. I'm excited to see it. I think that's going to look awesome.
yeah,
Super excited for that.
that's something cool to mention too, though, is that like, you know, all the comps seems like these days, not really like they almost put Australians, Americans against each other, but like we've all become like super good friends. And like, I feel like everybody's just trying to grow the sport together. Cause I mean, we go over there and compete just like they come over here and compete. Like, I feel like it's more of just a collaborative effort across like the US and Australia. And I mean, honestly, the trophy's pretty cool because it brings, you know, yeah, like, are we going to beat them? Of course. But we are all still friends. And like, it's just cool that these guys are bringing all their stuff all the way across to just compete with us. So I think it's just the whole sport is growing, and like tracks like this and promoters and stuff like that only help it grow. But we definitely learned a lot from them. Like, I think a lot of what we do is inspired because I mean, they're the OGs, man. They've done it forever. You know, we're still new to it. So
yeah, absolutely. Alicia, do you want to go over some of the stuff that you added to make Libertynats pretty cool? Because there's gonna be some more stuff than just burnouts now. You added some pretty cool stuff.
We're always trying to, you know, we want it to be a full event. We're excited that, you know, the bracket. I'm excited the bracket thing, and it, you know, you are in essence getting to see more burnouts. But I mean, Friday night, I have full intention to have our license. So Friday night, I want to do some bar bingo, or what do they call it, karaoke bingo down at the concession area. I don't know if you've ever heard of that, but I've got some prizes to give away to play. I'm putting up a hay maze and a bunch of, you know, kind of make it a little fall, you know, bring the kids, have some go through the hay maze, a pumpkin patch. Friday or Saturday, I've got a couple of bands booked, so we have some live entertainment. First band is Cash and the Charge, and then also we're gonna have Caleb Sutton and the High Stakes. I know they're pretty well known around the Abilene area, so I'm excited to bring some live entertainment out so we can have an after party. We also have a car show for Saturday morning. Not your typical car show because we actually have some payouts. So some money payouts. So
crazy.
Top dog class, whoever wins top dog over the car show, it's $1,500. So I think every class we have, I was trying to pull up all the different classes. Every class we have, the first in the class is, oh my gosh, I was trying to pull it up so I gave the right payouts.
That alone is crazy, though. What car show pays that much money to do a car show? That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I mean,
I never win car shows, so that's
we've got the Don't Touch It class, which is the best paid job. We've got the Noise Complaint, which is the best exhaust. Your Foreign Affairs, which is your best import. Scrape and Buy, which is your best lowrider. You got your Cloud Chasers, which is your best lifted. Got the Pop and Drop, which is the best hydraulics.
Nice.
Muscle
great.
Mania, which is the best modern muscle. And then, of course, the Top Dog, which is best overall. So best overall Top Dog pays $1,500. In each class, first place takes $500. Second place takes $250. Third and fourth place takes $100, and fifth and sixth place is $50 payout. So, I mean, it's $25 to register a car for a chance to win Top Dog $1,500. So I think that's pretty good chance to come out and maybe win some money, but get to see some fun burnouts and meet a bunch of cool people too. Like it's always fun meeting everybody out at the burnouts.
Yeah, and man, I mean, you guys are paying down so far. You almost, as long as you do pretty decent, you almost get your money back. So
Yeah.
that part's pretty cool. Yeah, I think that the band part's gonna be a cool atmosphere. Because didn't you say we're gonna try and do some of them between some of the more final rounds?
Yeah. So I want to do like kind of maybe in between second chance and final rounds. And then, after the final rounds, we'll do the awards for the car show and the burnouts. And then, I mean, it'll be an after party. Like,
Right.
so it'll be fun to get to stick around and hang out with all the drivers, everybody who's come out.
I think a couple of questions I've gotten about camping there, like on site. Is there I might have already addressed it. I'm not sure. Is there a place that we have to like reserve a spot? I know y'all had like power and stuff out there last year. I just don't. Was there any type of like information that people could go to and find on that?
We don't have reservations on this event. I'll tell you, our power is $75 a night.
Okay.
So we have plenty of power spots. The entry for the day is $20 per person. If you're not a driver, then it's $20, except kids 12 and under are free. So of course the drivers theirs is their entry and everything. So but anybody else is $20 per day, 12 and under's free. And then the car show registration's $25. Again, our power, we have plenty of hookups. It's $75. We'll have our concessions open. We usually bring them down to the bottom, but I am working on bringing out a food truck, a taco truck. So there'll be a few choices. What else am I missing, Matt? I don't know if I've told him. I don't know if I've told him everything I've added on.
I was going to say, I don't know any of this, but whatever. Sounds good to me.
I've just been like, oh yeah, by the way, I booked a band. Oh wait, I booked another.
As far as I know, I think that's pretty much it. Talking about the car show, I think we're paying like 35 spots.
Yeah,
And
that's
crazy.
definitely worth putting stuff in the car show. I mean, that makes a lot of
just the
sense.
car show alone. I mean, even if you walk away with $50 to come and show your car that costs you $25, so you're $25 ahead to come and enjoy it. Your time. I think that's pretty cool.
Oh, for sure. I mean, it just makes sense to enter your stuff. It's
Yeah,
giving
but like
everyone
she-
a reason to show up.
Yeah,
Is there
and like
anything-
she said, she's going to have a festival there where you can take pictures with pumpkins and hay rides and whatever else she's got. So, I mean, it is kind of going to be, like a little festival event with the burnouts.
Is the burnouts the only thing going on as far as motorsports, or is there drag racing or anything like that too? Test and tune?
No, I mean,
burnouts.
Yeah, I just, after talking with Colin, and I want to try and make sure I fit, one of the questions is, how are we going to do music with burnouts? But it's kind of me figuring out how to do them in between. And so I have a location for the stage where it'll be close enough, because if you've been to our track, our concession and our track is a little bit up from our burnout pit, but we try and move everything down. So I think I have a location for the stage that Matt and I have talked about where it'll be easily go back and forth, so it's not like some long walk. But I wanted to fit it in between some of the eliminations and the final rounds. That way it's a little bit of filler time too, to have something going on. And it doesn't drown out the music. But, honestly, I just felt like with kind of this being the bracket deal and all the eliminations, I didn't want to tie up like a test and tune or something when, 32 cars come in and, just getting through everything. And I want everybody to enjoy the burnouts for this event.
Well, I think there's two different style events. So we focus on when we do the drag racing as a drag racing event. When we do the burnouts, we want to do a burnout event.
Yeah.
Just because there's other things there, that doesn't mean we're trying to take away from one or the other.
Yeah.
It's just we keep those two separate.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, a big thing too is the burnout. The smoke goes over the track, so
it does.
We physically can't run them at the same time. So
yeah, it does.
If we ever do it, it has to be like morning time burnout.
Very coordinated. Yeah,
it's got to be very set up.
But I think we're asking too much from our people that are coming to watch too. When you're trying to host, that's a lot of walking because it's not like the two are together, right?
Yeah.
So I think if we can just focus in one area, if we have 1,000 people, that's a lot of people in one area. And then if you need to go watch the drag race and then everybody's trying to go upstream, I think it's just too much.
Yeah, it's a bit of a hike in between the drag strip and the burnout. So
have you seen Dean's got a question, Alicia? And then William's asking live feed. Yes, we will have live feed.
Yeah. So how early can entrants get into the venue? Gates open at 9. I'll tell you though.
Saturday.
Well, Friday gates open at 9, and
PM?
Saturday gates open at 8.
9 p.m.
A.m. Friday. A.m.
Friday 9 a.m.
A.m.
Well,
yeah, there's test
Friday?
sessions. Yeah, there's test sessions going on from 12 to 1. It gives a chance for some of these guys that, because they're all coming from, where are y'all coming from, Colin?
I mean, we got guys coming from Australia and New York and Connecticut, so a lot of these guys might want a shot at hit the pad. So
yeah,
there's no qualifying Friday, right, Colin? Or is there one qualifier Friday?
The main qualifier is Friday. So we have a qualifier on Saturday, but the main qualifying is Friday night. So we're trying to get as many people to do Friday night qualifying as we can.
Yeah.
So what's going on during the day?
What's that?
There's a couple of test sessions, but mainly the gates are opening for all the competitors to get in. The qualifying starts at 6 p.m. So that's when your main action's going to be. Correct, Colin?
I think he asked what was going on Saturday throughout the day. Is that what you said, Matt?
No, I think he asked.
Well, I was asking Friday because we're opening the gates at 9 a.m. It's just way early for spectators to come.
Yeah, I don't think we open the gates for spectators at 9 because there won't be much going on. That's more for the competitors to come in and get set up and any vendors that we have and everything.
But we'll accommodate whoever we need to.
Yeah, we're usually there working anyways, putting things together. So
are you guys expecting a bigger, because it's more like, are y'all, just because I'm curious, are y'all promoting it as a Friday, Saturday event, or are you promoting it as an all day Saturday thing?
I mean, we're promoting it Friday, Saturday. I'm going to say we're going to promote it more Friday evening just because spectators, I don't want them to get them out there too early.
And nothing going on, right?
And nothing going on.
Is there music Friday or just Saturday?
There's not music Friday, but I mean, I can I could look into that too. I just wasn't sure kind of what qualifying looked like if you're trying to qualify how many cars. You know what I mean?
But
Yeah.
you have the festival that you're going to have there,
Yeah,
so people
we'll
need to
have
know
that.
about that for pictures, pumpkin patch.
Yeah. I'll have
Uh,
things set up to do Friday evening. I mean, I've even thought about maybe throwing in. I mean, it's a week before Halloween, throwing in a trunk or treat. You know?
Yeah, do it
Yeah.
with the show cars on Saturday night or something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
It is
yeah.
show cars and like anybody that has like if any of the
Burnout
burnout
car.
guys want to
Yeah.
have because a lot of the burnout guys have their little booth set up for shirts and stuff. So
Yeah.
if they're gonna have that, then they could also
Yeah.
encourage them to bring some candy or something. Maybe if an ice cream truck could like bring ice cream, but
Yeah, I have to ask Seth. I
Yeah.
have to ask Seth about that when he sends me random questions asking me if I have a deep freeze he can borrow. I'm like, are you leaving something in there for me I have to discard? Or he's like, oh no, it's for ice cream. I was like, oh okay.
No, at this point we've all given up on Seth and his ice cream, bro. I even bought him an ice cream sandwich launcher that he could launch into the crowd. He doesn't even use that. Like,
There's such a thing.
well, it's a t-shirt launcher, but we retrofitted it with some ice cream sandwiches.
I want to see that. If he's not going to use it, I want to use it.
we should probably get them on there. They've probably been waiting this whole time. Are they? Can Carson get them in here?
Oh, there he is. We were talking.
Hey. Hello, bud.
What's up, buddy?
Now I'm no longer ever doing ice cream.
You never
I was
have.
like, oh, did I run the surprise? I still just can't get. I've never been asked for somebody to give them a ice chest though. I was like, ooh, what is he leaving in there? But now I want to see the ice cream launcher.
Nope, not happening. Not coming.
That's cool. I'll bring it.
I've just been sitting here listening to you guys talk crap the whole time. Now I'm going to run myself over for fun.
No, that is not allowed. That's weird.
Yeah, we don't want that again.
Yeah,
That was a scary moment for sure.
that was.
I can tell you that Seth's safety has increased dramatically since that event.
I bet it has.
He uses jack stands. That's unbelievable.
You ain't going to lie to them.
Right. I saw him the next week and wasn't using a jack stand. I about beat his ass, but then I didn't want to get punched back. Yeah, that brings up a new rule. If your stuff doesn't start on the starting line, you can't use a jack anywhere near the pit.
That's rigged.
No, just fix your junk.
No, we want to keep your head rigged to the rest of your body.
I'm trying to fix my junk, Colin.
Get it fixed, dude.
I can't. I've been sitting here for an hour.
Yeah.
What do you have on there? We'll beat everyone and run myself over again.
I'll run myself over final round though.
I have never met a more calm man that just ran himself over there. He's like, yeah, it happened. It'll be all right. I'm like, what?
Yeah,
As far as what's his nuts comments earlier, I'm the only one in the world making a living doing burnouts, but I do more events than anyone else in the world. So,
who
I
said
can't even
that?
see comments.
huh?
I can't even see the comments.
Yeah,
Are
you
you
gotta
on your
click on the
phone?
deal.
Yeah.
I was listening to you guys talk the whole time. Somebody said that it costs a lot of money and nobody makes a living doing burnouts. They're wrong. I try. It's not a good living, but it's an honest one.
Oh, there's Tyler. Hey,
What's up,
Tyler.
Tyler?
guys?
Oh, I think somebody typed a comment and
William.
William typed a comment and we were just talking about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say you're the only one that's die hard, living the dream. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, dream.
Well, I'm saying you do more burnouts than anybody else. I would say, hands down.
You can always tell how Seth's doing if he's eating scraps from Dollar General from microwave meals or if he's texting you from a hotel room that night. You can always tell if he's won a comp or not.
Oh, we have fun with it. I travel the country full time. I've made it from Michigan to Maryland in the last 4 days, and now I'm going to North Carolina, then to Kentucky. And I've done 47,000 miles since March.
That's insane.
That's crazy. That is crazy. I think
No,
it's just going an hour across DFW.
Well,
last,
VFW sucks. There's too much traffic.
last year, Seth won the open comp for anyone interested. Nobody's really cares, but he won it last year.
Where's that trophy at, Seth?
It is at my father's house in Georgia. I kind of live in a trailer, so the only thing I keep in the trailer is my big checks, like the big plastic checks.
Yeah.
And I hang those up on the walls as wallpaper in the trailer. And most all the other trophies either go to my sponsors that's at that event or to my dad's house.
Those checks don't cash very well.
No, but they make good wallpaper and insulation.
Yeah,
And kindling if I get in a tight spot and need heat.
right.
So what about you, Tyler? What are you bringing? What car you got?
I've got an 85 C10 we call Panda, little NA rig. We're coming down from Northeast Arkansas, and super excited to get down there and try that pad out, and get multiple skids in an event. That's a big deal for us. So to be able to get down there and skid multiple times in a weekend is a huge opportunity.
So first time down, that's appealing to you. Kind of the new.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
That's
ma'am.
awesome.
Yeah, it has the label of the best pad in America, so I can't wait to get out there.
Hey, we're trying.
Subpar.
It's definitely unique. The container situation is awesome. If anyone's coming, I highly suggest earplugs because, like, normal comps are loud, but like the containers amplify a lot. So
Make a shine off of it.
Yeah.
And we pass out air plugs, so,
Yeah.
and glasses, safety glasses. So we pass both things out.
Pass out
What's,
jack stands this year?
If we need to, we'll furnish them. Right at the entrance. We'll furnish them right at the entrance.
Deal.
We moved
Some
the
Harbor Freight
ambulance
aluminum
driver
ones.
up, and our first aid kits got bigger as well.
Yeah.
Oh, I need some super glue. We'll be good.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah,
What-
the containers are definitely different to stand in. So,
Yeah, it's definitely pretty loud in there.
What event did you just win, Tyler? I know you just won one of them. Boost Fest.
Oh yeah,
right?
yes sir, Boost Fest in Bonne Terre, Missouri. It's actually the same track that Zach's hosting his event at in October as well.
Nice.
It was a good little show. We had a great time, and Panda definitely needed the win and the money. So yeah, it was awesome.
That's great.
Archie, which event did you not win this weekend?
Well, yeah, last weekend, the weekend before that, the one before that. I might not even go to this, dude. I'm just gonna go and support all my buddies.
well,
Yeah.
Seth will let you shoot the ice cream launcher.
No,
No, I'm
it's
not
at my
bringing it.
house. Yeah, I'm just gonna bring it and shoot him in the head with it. Bring that. Yeah, you said you got
I
more
prefer
first
the
aid.
net.
Yeah.
Something
give 'em
that
free-
we also need to
burn.
mention real quick is Burnout Masters for coming on board, being the presenting sponsor. I should have definitely said that at the beginning of this, but Burnout Masters came on board as the presenting sponsor of Libertynats, so that part's pretty cool. They have some big comps in Australia, and they also do they got a video game, so that part's cool.
Okay, that's
so,
goals to have a video game.
Yeah. So
Frosty's been in it for 2 years.
Here's the launcher.
Uh,
You'll see the launcher.
that's so much smaller
I
than my.
don't know, but on my screen, that don't look like a launcher, but we'll leave it as a
Yeah, I
launcher.
don't I'm looking at it on y'all's screen. I'm like, yeah, you're right. It doesn't.
Fingers across the screen.
Whatever
it has
you're
multiple-
into, Archibald.
It has multiple uses.
Yeah, I don't want any ice cream out of that anymore. Never mind.
yeah. Then
I changed my mind.
Excess Power also came on board, so that's pretty cool. They donated two batteries to the winners, so I don't know exactly where they'll go. Probably the winner of the main event, and then the winner of Second Chance as well. So Um, that part's pretty cool, and we're still getting sponsors on board. So if anyone's interested in sponsoring, we're always looking for sponsors there. We can get banners on the pad or get put up on the live stream. So whatever works for your company. We have vendors there. We got quite a few vendors wanting to come and set up as well. So
The tire guy, right? What's his company?
Yeah, BC Tire Pros is the guy's name that's coming to do tires.
Another thing was fuel. We're not. Are we supplying that or not supplying it? But are we? Is it going to be at the track or no?
It can be, right, Matt? We just as long as we put the order in soon before.
Yeah, I think right now we probably average, because we got a big event coming up in November, and methanol is one of the main fuels. So I think we have probably 5 drums. But for this event, if we want more, I can have more delivered. I just need to know, ahead of time. But I think we can. I think on the property we have 5 drums.
Okay. And then what's the price per drum?
$1,000. I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
I'm out.
I used to have it.
It varies. It'll probably vary.
1 million.
$25,000. That's what it is.
Yeah. I
I think it was like $350, and when we were up there in April or May or whenever it was.
Yeah, the prices have gone up, but I mean, we basically sell it a little over our cost, not much more. But it'll be comparable to anybody else.
Right. Yeah. It is always pretty close. And to
Yeah.
have it delivered to the trailer at the event is pretty big too.
Yeah. I have somebody asking if the drivers will be selling merch. Seth, you'll have your stuff, right?
Yes, ma'am. As long as I can't keep it in stock long enough to usually plan on 3 or 4 events out of 150 shirts, but usually barely get 2. So I've been trying to buy it as quick as I can sell it. It's just a big chunk to sit on when I have to live on money, you know?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. So, and what about you, Colin? Are you? I snagged a shirt from you last time, but
I'll have some
Nope.
merch there, and then
Nobody wants a shirt with tetanus, Colin.
It's painted now. It's painted. It's we'll have some t-shirts and some I'm gonna do some hero cards this year too, so people can
yeah, I know. Last
free-
year
free stuff.
I did trading cards for everybody last year, and I try and do that again. And
Yeah, you don't want to know where half of them went, though.
I know.
I know. I went with you. I was there, buddy.
You were there, weren't you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I remember that. Yeah. I wasn't there, but I remember where they went. Yeah.
I'll have my shirts with me. I'll have my detailing products, some metal signs, a bunch of stickers. I'll bring everything I have with me. So, and maybe ice cream if Colin shuts his mouth.
Ice cream.
Tyler, you in if we do a trunk or treat and set up some?
Oh yeah.
I
For
think
sure.
it'd be
We'll have
fun.
some merch as well.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, no, well,
Honestly, I
definitely.
think that's something, Alicia, that is pretty good, being that it's the weekend before.
Yeah,
Especially if we're having a car show, just have ask all of the people that's going to attend the car show to have candy to give away for kids to come around.
yeah,
I think you
yeah.
should do that. I think that
I
would be
think
pretty
we'll
cool.
add that to the deal, trunk or treat, and
Yeah,
Sounds
just
like we need to add $200 to a costume contest.
I mean, I think I can probably make that happen. So, Matt, turn your speakers off for a minute.
Exactly. We're already giving away 35 spots at a car show. That's insane, but hey, God bless them.
Not including the burnout payout, man. That's awesome. That's cool.
I'll donate $100 of my 20 grand when I win it.
There we go. Here we go.
Archie, big laugh from you, Mr. Pop Pop Pop.
How many spots are, speaking of the burnout, how many spots are we paying out on the burnout?
One.
Just
Plus
one,
the
really. It's
second chance class.
Yeah, the second chance class is $3,500 for first, and then $1,000 for second and $500 for third, I believe. And then the Libertynats is just 20 grand, but we can talk about it ahead of time. So whoever the 2 cars are in the final, they can agree ahead of time if they want to split it. Because second place doesn't get anything. So that's the hard part about second place is everyone that loses out of the bracket the entire time can go to the second chance event, but the second chance event runs and then the finals run. So whoever gets second, you have a big chance of getting nothing. So the two people in the
maybe
finals
do
can talk
80,
and see what.
20.
Yeah.
Do
What's
an
that?
80-20 split.
Yeah, it's up to them. So they can 80-20 split if they are both just stubborn assholes and want to just go for the whole thing. You know, we can do that too. So
So it's either 4 spots pay out or 5. That's what we're talking about. So you got 3 spots that pay out in the second chance,
Right.
Mhm.
and then you got either 1 spot or 2 spots in the big event.
right, exactly. Yep, but it'll be the split will be agreed on ahead of time. That way, nobody can back out after it's done. They can
Right.
agree on it, and then you guys can handle the money after that. So
Well,
Yeah, I mean,
all the
yeah,
drivers could wear a costume, and if they win, then that's $200.
My fire suit is a costume.
I was just gonna say, yeah, I'll go in my fire suit. It's already hot enough. Can I dress up as a I'll just dress up as a burnout driver.
A shitty one.
A shitty one, yeah. At least my motor's not blown up.
I know one thing: if
I'm not
this one
either.
in October goes as good as we all hope it does, 2027 October will be the biggest burnout in history.
Yeah,
2027.
yeah, Matt hasn't said anything specifically, but if this event goes good this year, which it's going to, last year went good, but I think this year is going to be even better. Like it'll be insane next year because if you guys haven't seen, they have the biggest no prep drag races in the country. I mean, there's just hands down, it's just the truth. So he's trying to do the same thing. The whole crew is trying to do the same thing in
For the
burnout.
burnout.
So, yeah.
What we need to make that happen is people to show up in the stands.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
With you guys bringing in the concerts and the car show, it actually brings more community out there, which is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know my mom's watching, so you should fly down from Wyoming with my sisters in October and come. Get out of Wyoming, it's cold.
There you
I mean, yeah, it's better than July in October, so it's a good time to come.
For sure.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely.
I do expect this year to be pretty good with the things that Alicia's put in place. It can all it can do is help, right? I think the show's there. Now we just need the spectators to, really help with everything and make this such a great event that we can publish and put out there. And if it is, like I said, 2027 will be one of the largest ever payouts in burnout history. Period.
Yeah, let me see.
Do you get those poles put up on top of the container, Matt?
Getting close.
Good.
Getting close. We're going to.
We'll go recruit Friday night for Saturday night.
There you go.
That's one way to get people in the stands.
Absolutely. Burnout Nation.
Oh yeah. Do a couple wall rides. Oh yeah.
Well,
Wall rides are scary at Abilene because it's wall and container, so you don't have very much places to go.
yeah,
I tell you, it was sketchy last year when I was running around on top of those containers. You think they're strong, like on top. I mean, I'm a fat ass too, though. So like, I'm just running around, and the ceilings on those things are just bouncing. It's like a springboard.
Yeah.
I can only imagine a couple poles up there. What it would look like.
oh
But,
no,
buddy, the people on the poles will be a lot lighter than you, I hope.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I was worth my.
Did you see Williams' comment, Alicia? There you go. He's throwing it out there.
I know. I need to lock in sponsorship. So
But, no, did you see his comment? Australia versus US.
yeah,
USA. Get Netflix. Get a series.
yeah. I'm working on it. It's going to take me a bit, but I'm reaching out to all those avenues, trying to get any connections I can. I mean, I figure if ESPN can do mullet competitions, why would they not want to do burnout competitions? Like I've literally seen mullet competitions. Yeah,
See, mullet competition.
it is. It's a mullet. I'm like, what is this? So surely I can find someone.
Some burnouts and mullets. There we
Mullet.
go.
I mean, there we go.
Definitely a platform that could be turned into something like that for sure.
I mean,
My mother asked if we're doing ride-alongs. Mom, if you show up, you can be passengers.
Absolutely.
Yep. Yeah, we're doing
I think we had
right. As long
several.
as everyone is like in fire suit and helmet, you gotta be safe. But other than that, yeah, we're all good.
I think the only thing we asked is they'll go do donuts with them in the parking lot.
We got a burnout pad. What do we need? Just don't run yourself over. Everything else is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That track in West Texas, they're known for running people over on the starting line.
No, they're known for people running themselves over.
Oh, put it back on that guy.
That one guy.
It's always that one person.
So that's one rule I have, that there's none of that. It's already been done, so nobody can do it again.
How am I supposed to sign the facility with my blood?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else is there to talk about?
Tyler, were you on? Did you hear all the bracket and the way that?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I was tuned in.
So what do you think about that?
I think it's going to be a game changer for burnout comps, and I also think that it could not only influence something here in America, but it could also carry overseas. It's kind of cool, especially for guys like myself that come from the drag racing world. So you kind of get to, the competition styles being brought over to the burnout world, and I think it's really awesome. I think what you guys have is incredible, and I think it's going to be legendary.
So one thing we do work hard on is trying to come up with new things. So, and always getting better. So I'm always coming up with new things. And then Matt, you never know what he's going to call with. If he's driving home from somewhere, something pops in his brain. But
well, the other thing we try to do is improve the facility. We never just let it, stay the same. We try to keep it painted. We try to keep it clean. We try to elevate and learn from the things from the last event. So we'll change it for the next. That's probably one of the things I think, as far as us, that separates us from everybody else is that right there. It's not the same facility. The first time we've done the burnout to the second burnout to this third burnout, the facility has made leaps and bounds and changes. Is that a fair statement?
Yeah, 100%. I remember when you guys bought the track and you reached out to us to get just a size, because the track didn't even have a burnout pad, and you guys reached out, got a size, got it poured, and you got it poured quick. Well, you just did it. And the first comp we went out there was nothing. There was no K rails. There was no anything. It was just a pad, and we just wanted to try doing burnouts. So we did them, and then. You reached out before Libertynats last year, and I didn't realize that you were doing containers, and you had knocked out containers quick. Like, how many containers are out there?
There's probably
10.
I think there's
maybe more than that. I know there's 4, I think, at the entrance, or 5 at the entrance.
Oh, that's right.
Probably another 6 or 7, so probably 12, 13.
Yeah, there's a ton of containers out there that just makes it look awesome. And then all the K-rail, you guys put netting up, for the safety so tires don't come over and hit the crowd. And it just did a lot of stuff. And then the third event that we went to in April this year, you guys had them all painted up and they looked killer. So it's just every single time you go there, it's beautiful. You go to the bathrooms and it's just one of the nicest bathrooms you can go to. I mean, just everything about the facility is just super nice. The pits are one of the nicest paved pits I've ever seen. Like, everything about the track is just killer. So
That's it right there. Is the pits aren't dirt.
The
And
hospital
the
is
fact
cheap
that
too.
it's concrete is 100% like the best.
Hospital's pretty cheap. It was only $800.
Oh my. But to answer your question, Tyler, we try to elevate the facility at every event. We try to do something different, even if it's changing the color. You know what I mean? We try to do something that just continues to elevate it.
Well, that's awesome. It's definitely it definitely shows, and I also think that if more tracks and more facilities would have that same mindset, that this sport would definitely grow like a wildfire. Not that it's not growing like a wildfire, but coming from more of a remote area where the burnout scene's not really here yet. A lot of the comps around that are more like 2 to 3 hours from me, they're just not legit. And it's kind of one of those things, like as a driver and a competitor, when you go out to these smaller events, that the safety isn't in play. They don't have the correct fire crew. They don't have walls. They don't have any netting or fencing. As a driver, it makes you kind of hold back because you don't want something to happen and you don't want somebody to get hurt. So having somewhere that we can go and it's all out round after round, that's awesome. And, more than appreciative of having a spot to be able to come do that.
Yeah, we're really trying hard to, we want to be a venue, the place to be for family fun, drag racing, burnouts. But when you come, there's something for everybody. So we're really trying hard to mix it in.
You guys are doing a great job, for sure.
Scott is asking if I'm skidding. I am not yet because I'm waiting for my truck to get done, Scott.
It's heading in the right direction. I know the motor's in, the rear end's going in, got to do all of the wiring, the fueling. It's getting close. I don't know if it'll be ready for October, but it'll be ready before the end of the year. So then she can get some practice in and get ready for next
I'm
year.
just lucky I have a place to go practice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that unfair advantage, right? Having your own pad in your backyard.
No kidding.
You can't compete next year.
Everybody thinks I'm crazy, and I hear the guys are betting. There's bets that I will not do it and that I'll do it one time. And I'm like, are y'all serious? Like, you're betting against me? That just makes me want to do it even more.
Well, you're gonna do it. Let me get it.
We have to see you do it. Like that's
I mean, I've everybody else is the 820 racing, so somebody's got to start the burnout side of it. So I'm gonna lead the way for the 820 team on that.
There you go.
Nice.
I still don't know if Matt believes that I'm gonna do it yet either.
Oh, I think you'll do it. I think it's interesting that you're going to do it. So I think it's fun, refreshing, and
I just think it's funny because nobody.
I just not riding with you. That's all.
The only person that can't ride with me is my husband, because then we'll be out there fighting while he's telling me how to drive or something. He's the only one that I can't have ride with me.
I think the more people that do it, the better, honestly. I think that the biggest thing about burnouts is, like, when you talk to somebody that doesn't know what the hell a burnout is, they immediately think like takeover. And it's like, no, like there's that. And then there's like what all of us are trying to do and promote, and I'm, just honestly getting it into like more places and whatever platform it is, whether it's this bracket deal or whatever, just like letting people know, like, it's actually something that people work hard at, I think is the ultimate goal. So
yeah,
for sure.
But yeah,
Tyler, Jaden says he says, I bet she won't tap the wall more than Tyler.
Damn.
I only tapped the wall once. I got one.
You got a lot of catching up to do to hit a wall more than I have. I had a pretty bad year last year. I hit a wall every event last year.
Hey, LS Fest Texas looked like I was all ping ponging off the wall, but I actually didn't touch it once. It was kind of crazy.
I just want my shit to run long enough that I can actually hit a wall. I'm just getting tired of it dying so quick. Oh god, that sounds so bad.
I used to have to worry about Archie. Now I just got to worry about him wanting to shoot people in the pits.
yeah, I'm more dangerous after I'm done than I am when I'm driving.
Yeah.
Tyler, Jaden says he's got photos of you at Summernat. So
Yeah, no, I did get the wall at Summernats. That was my first wall tat. It was a good one. So
I think the same rules apply here, man. Wall hits are cool. Wall taps are fine, as long as we're not like slamming the barriers and moving them.
yeah, no.
Which
Yeah,
I think
I try to get close, but stay off of them. You know.
Yeah.
Those are all
Hey,
things
Lisa,
that
didn't
people
you-
gotta look at, you know.
Yeah.
Lisa, didn't you say we have another woman that's going to be her first time ever at our track, burnout track this year?
from
Ron
my
Mitchell's
understanding,
wife?
isn't Megan coming and she's got a new burnout truck?
She's supposed
Oh
to.
yeah, yeah. Megan Mitchell. So, her rig's called the Muffin Smuggler. So that's
What the hell?
yeah,
Moist muffin.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah. Her and Ryan are hilarious. But yeah, so you know Ryan Mitchell, man. He's the
Yeah, no, I know.
badass guys in Oprah. I mean,
The Firebird.
But yeah, he's badass as hell. But I gave him a ride at where was that at, Seth? That you told him to ride at
Nashville.
Yeah, so he was supposed to ride with Seth, and Seth had another passenger, so he came and rode in Helen, and it wasn't even a day. Literally the next day they went on Marketplace and bought a rig, and that week they had an engine and a blower and a bunch of other stuff, and he's been working on it hard. She's been working on it hard, so it's pretty cool. They already got it running, and they're doing some test burnouts and stuff. So
It's already up and running. They're testing it.
Yeah.
oh yeah, it's running and going. It's it's kind of like Helen. It's a rat rod type looking rig. It's
I'm gonna have to let her teach me how, because that's how I got to want to do it, because Heath let me ride with him at the first Libertynats, and I was like, okay, I want to do this. So that's what's cool about everybody that comes out too. There is a chance, a lot of the guys are so great with everybody that comes out and spectates and talks to them and everything. It's really a cool atmosphere to see how everybody interacts with the people that come out to watch.
Honestly,
Lacey coming this year, Colin?
She said she was trying to, so we might have Lacey out too. I don't know. She said she was pretty sure she was, but wasn't guaranteed yet. But
Katie made a good point right now. She just said, like, the cool thing about having so many chances to drive is that you can have that many more like ride-alongs. Because normally at these events we got one skid and one ride-along.
Yeah.
But if you're doing 5, like the minimum I think runs you can have is what, 3 or 4. So I mean, it's 4 different people that can ride with you, and getting that crowd interaction is like, I feel like why the fires spread, like, why you'll get more people next year and the following year is like, yeah, you get the chance to have, these ride-alongs. All you got to do is walk up and just talk to you. Like, there's no like sign up or nothing like that. Like, it's all really, really laid back atmosphere, I would say. So
You got to sign insurance waivers for mine because you'll burn to death.
Yeah. So
yeah, obviously, the waivers, but
so that's where the guys were all so great, because when we had some downtime because somebody had to leave the premises for a while, and all the guys, they lined up their cars and just took people for rides, and everybody loved it. So it's so fun to see all the interaction with everybody.
yeah, shout out to the Madnatch crew because
Yes,
they've come to every event in Abilene so far, and they definitely help out car camp because they show up in a big rig and they have all their cars that they bring, and just always been super supportive of the event. So
well, and Ricky and Tristan have already promised to work in the bar, serve it. They've got a shift. They wrote down their names with their time slots that they'll be working in the bar, serving drinks.
I bet you they'll drink just as much as they serve. So you
Yeah,
you better watch yourself there.
you're gonna lose money on that deal. But hell yeah.
But
No,
it is cool how
yeah.
everybody hangs out with everybody. It's so much fun.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a super social sport compared to a lot of stuff I've been a part of.
yeah, like I'm sure Tyler can vouch for that. Like drag racing is a lot more like clicky and like you don't really want to give up like your secrets and shit like that. But man, I feel like everybody in the burnout stuff, it's like everybody knows everybody. Everybody hangs out, and if anybody has a problem, like you know, anybody's willing to help out.
Yeah, no,
So
there's definitely no gatekeeping, and it's nothing
yeah,
but support. And I think we all want the sport to grow, so that's a big part of it, you know.
yeah.
Well, WesTX definitely wants to be a part of growing the sport. So we're super excited.
Yeah. No, I think the bracket's gonna be just so cool. I'm glad you guys, liked the idea, and I when I kind of brought it up to Colin, I was like, man, like it could go like one of two ways, but like just getting the feedback from just people that we've talked to, I think like it's awesome that you guys are kind of doing that platform and being the first ones to actually put it like in a show, which should be pretty cool. So I can't wait to actually see it like at the end of the night. Like I was telling Colin and probably Seth too, and everybody I talked to about it. It's like that final round between the last two drivers in the bracket, like the vibes that like around that comp are going to be so insane. Like it's going to be like nothing else, I think.
Yeah, it's gonna be insane because there's gonna be so many. There's gonna be so much like run up to
Emotion.
it. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
just
gonna be,
emotion, bro. Yeah,
yeah.
it's
That's
going to
what
be
it.
sweet.
That's what it deserves. People that do this and are competitive and are good. I mean, they deserve to be decorated. I mean, anybody that wins an event should feel like they won the event. It shouldn't be something that they find out when they're on the road home. Like we will always be an event that you get your badass trophy, you get your money at the event. It'll be one of those things that you're gonna know that you won the event, and you're gonna be on the highlight reel, and just that's what we want it to be. We want it to be a vibe, just to be there, and you want to feel appreciated when you're there, and it'll be pretty cool.
Colin says he's cooking steaks for all the drivers. So.
Definitely didn't say that.
He cooked us burgers last year. He said he
Yeah,
wanted to get
burgers.
better.
Yeah.
Well, the
Yeah, it'll be better because there's gonna be triple.
and the other main point about that bracket is that anybody could win. Like it's a war of attrition as far as like your car as well, because like you can have a very reliable like NA setup and just be able to go round after round after round, and you could put a blower car out of the money because it breaks more. Or I mean, it's just I feel like it brings a lot more like a level playing field because it just stacks, like less power car. I mean, you don't know who you'll get, and that's really it just allows everybody to be on the same platform, I think, as far as like car, like the level of the car that you're bringing, because anything can happen, you know. That's what I think it'd be cool.
Yeah, it's one of those things that a lot of these big blower cars like mine and Archie's do great, but stuff happens. So
Yeah, stuff has happened the last 4 times. So
Mine's not a big blower car.
yeah,
It's only right there on the floor.
nobody knows who Frosty is, dude.
You irrelevant ass.
yeah.
No, I'm so excited. I mean, again, Libertynats October is coming up quick. It's coming up real quick. So
Yeah.
What is the date? Official date? October what?
23rd, 24th.
23rd, 24th. So, and we got lots of chances to win some money. Got car show. Now we got a costume contest.
Oh, really?
Wet t-shirt contest.
We do. We made that arrangement. There is a wet t-shirt contest.
Oh,
Matt heard that. He's like, "Yep, sounds good."
yeah.
But it's just the drivers. It's not women. It's just the drivers.
The drivers are doing a wet t-shirt.
I got this. But there's like 2 women drivers, so we're screwed.
Yeah.
Oh no! So super excited, and like I said, we'll fill some stuff in. But after party will be fun with the bands, Cash and the Charge and Caleb Sutherland. It'll be a lot of fun. So
Yeah, it's gonna be a vibe.
We just need to make sure we have that alcohol stand up, so when they win that 20, we can get our money back.
Yep.
Absolutely.
It's okay. I'm winning and I'm staying sober that weekend.
So
And Colin don't drink, so he can have his $500 per second. And
yeah, I'm gonna have to change my mind on the trading cards because I don't want to be paid in trading cards. So maybe we won't do that this year.
I think they were cool, honestly. But yeah, I mean,
It
where
was
they ended up,
the platform for it was good.
like even if you're doing a trunk or treat, like the kids would like, maybe like that. But
Yeah.
they could pass it down, man.
Yeah. Bill's already trying to lock in for the wet T-shirt contest.
oh
Yeah, Bill Parker's already trying to lock in.
But Bill, you gotta have a shirt on to do that.
Yeah, Bill, you gotta put a shirt on to win the wet T-shirt contest.
I think I got that in the bag. I'm just saying. I've already won.
It all depends on if you keep that diet up. Your titties be getting smaller, aren't you?
I know. Maybe. Yeah, you're right. I need to start eating again. I got to get that 500 or whatever it is.
we could do a bikini contest though. I wouldn't rule that out.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I don't want to scare the kids away or anything, man. That wouldn't be good. It's a family event.
Yeah.
After 9 p.m., it's whatever it wants to be.
Yeah. We may need to talk about the after party. Y'all can do that.
Okay.
Oh, it's going to be a long day.
So
Yeah.
Maybe my future wife will be there.
Same.
Yes.
Maybe she'll be there. Maybe I'll get lucky and find me a future wife at the bikini contest, the after show.
I don't know if there's many women in Abilene that you want to claim a wife in a bikini, buddy.
Well, they don't have to be from Abilene. They can travel.
Oh yeah.
I'll make some phone calls.
That's got the hookup, man.
Yeah, so that's got the hook
Gay marriage is legal now, Matt. I need a sugar daddy. I need a sugar daddy.
You need a sugar daddy?
How do you look in a bikini, Seth?
Depends on how good your vision is.
Depends how late in the after party you are.
Oh my.
I think Scott's going to bring his bikini.
Oh boy.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
Nice.
Is Scott coming?
Scott's a judge.
Oh, that's right, he is. Okay, awesome.
Dude, Scott has to judge in the bikini. That's the only way. Up on
Buddy,
the container.
I will total my shit laughing.
Yeah, Scott's watching too, so he can see it.
Scott, dude, 100%, dude. You're bringing a bikini, man.
Yeah.
Man, y'all are making my spectators go down.
Who's the judge? Who are the judges? Who are the judges?
So Scott is one of the judges, the guy that we had last year. He judges all the big comps in Australia, so he's very good. And then the other one is, his name's Justin McInnes. He's one of the drivers in Australia. He's got probably the top, if not one of the top NA cars in Australia. So
none of them are drivers. All the judges are actual judges.
No, Justin.
To get into qualifying, yeah. But once we're in the comp, all the drivers in the comp are the ones that are judging, including the judges. So the judges are judging and the drivers. So there's 16 total people judging all at once.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Yeah, they're judging just the main comp to get into the bracket.
What we should do is get like a green circle and a red circle and then stick on the windshield, and then each judge just has a paddle, green and red.
Right.
Yeah, that's what we were. Yeah, and then like keep the crosstalk to a minimum kind of deal. Yeah.
Yeah. The judges themselves will be the ones in charge. Like they'll have the notepad to to see who like moves on or whatever. So they'll be the ones that are talking amongst them. But yeah,
Or just a 1 and a 2 for which first and second.
yeah.
Yeah, actually, Seth, that's not a bad idea. Like a big ass, like a ping pong paddle or something like that, and then you just stick that sticker on the car. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Poster board that says 1 and 2 and just flip it over.
We all know who the drivers are. We can just say, you know, we know who all the rigs are.
We all know Archie's not even going to qualify. So
Yeah, pretty much. Sam
I call
Blankenship said,
first round call outs, bro. I can't wait for that.
yeah, if you call me out, I'm gonna punch you in the nuts.
That's fine. You're still gonna lose.
I'm calling out Tyler first round.
Damn.
Damn. It's like that.
Like
Yeah.
that, buddy.
All right. Well, I guess.
Yeah. Go ahead.
These
All right. Well,
Sam,
it is what
Sam
it is.
Blankenship said, "How big is the jump going into the pit?"
Oh God.
About the size of my head.
Bro,
if I make it to the finals and there's a jump there, I will 100% hit it into the pit.
what's
I'll make
funny
it
is
to the
that
finals.
yeah, what's funny is that we might not even be in the bracket, bro. We're all talking like we're already in this shit.
Yeah,
We're gonna be sitting on the sidelines watching everybody else have fun. We're just gonna be sitting there like shit. We're talking all this shit. My 2 qualifying runs are gonna go about 56 seconds, and then it's just gonna kill. It's just gonna die, both of them. And I'm gonna be watching my buddies lose.
I'm pretty sure it died there last year.
Yeah,
really bad.
It goes to Abilene to die. Yeah, it blew up the first time, caught on fire the other time. Yeah, it's just not a good streak at Abilene for my shit, but
It's a new year. It's a new year.
it's a new year, new me. Who
Yeah.
dis? You know.
That's right.
Oh. No, I'm excited. It's coming up fast. We're growing.
I guess I should have used that fender as my backdrop.
Yep,
Yeah.
that should be the one.
There's an engine in the way.
Yeah, we need to have one more meeting with Matt on some more specifics to Libertynats. So go
Yeah,
over some of that
this
stuff.
week's been a little bit busy, but I'll be able to get him next week. So I try and just get things down and then tell him later sometimes, but there's times I can't do that. So I can't slip by him.
Yeah.
Did you tell him?
Wait, you did what? And I'm like, ooh, I forgot to tell you.
Hey, Alex is asking how many's registered already.
We got quite a few registered, but this year, if you've been invited, obviously we invited more than the 32 cars, just because we know everyone's not going to make it. If we have some more than 32, then those guys just go to the last chance event. So our ideal is to have 32 cars, but we're not going to turn cars away. So if you guys are still trying to make plans and you're up in the air, you can register all the way up until the show. So it's still an invite only, but we've invited cars that we think are competitive. So if you've been invited, we want you to be there, and you can register. You know, it's a private link, so it's not on the website. Not anybody can just register. So get a hold of me or Archie for the registration link for registering. But you can register all the way there, or Matt loves cash. So if you show up with some cash, he'll let you register at the day of. So.
And we do have a link on our website to purchase tickets ahead for entry fees for admissions.
Yeah, for all the general admission and all that type of stuff. Those are public.
Yes,
the
those
invite
are on
only
the
stuff.
website.
Yeah, the invite only stuff is not, but the normal admission is public.
Yeah, and we open a car show registration. What do we say? It was 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. So there's plenty of time to bring out that car.
Who's judging the car show?
Saturday, right?
What'd you say?
Who's
Saturday.
judging it? Oh, go ahead, Matt.
Yeah, it is Saturday. Saturday, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Okay.
I think they're doing the competitor judging. Like normally, like when you enter a car show, you can go through and you get a ballot and you go judge
Yeah.
the cars. I think that's how they're doing it. So
Yeah.
Gotcha. I'm tired.
No,
sure.
I mean, I think we got everything covered tonight, and thank y'all so much for joining us, and super excited. Help us share the word, get everybody out here. I think it's gonna be a fun weekend.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Yeah,
fun.
for sure.
So, anybody got anything else?
I just got a
think
question.
so.
So if I can share this whole live on my Facebook, right?
Yes.
Hey, should have before it started, Boomer.
Well, yeah.
Jerk.
Well, that's what I was asking at the beginning, fool.
All 20 of his friends will see it.
You still haven't even returned my 2 phone calls from yesterday, Archie. Friends off. Actually, that was the day I called you.
That was today. You don't even know when you called your own friend. What the fuck are you talking about?
We got shitty friends.
No, but
Yeah.
we appreciate y'all coming on here tonight and helping us let everybody know what we got going on. I think I'm gonna add the trunk or treat, so we'll spread that around to all the drivers. See if we can't get them to set up a little station for all the kids and go from there. That would be fun. But bring your cameras. I'm gonna have plenty of hay mazes and pumpkin patches and backdrops for your photos to send out to family. I'll find some fun stuff to do.
And I'll bring ice cream.
Yes.
Yeah.
Believe when I
About
say
time.
This is the
About
only
time.
event I'm doing it at.
I got the chest. I told you I found one for you to use. So
You're gonna find Colin in there after the event. So
I told you can't leave anything behind because I'm not cleaning it out. I'm not responsible for anything left behind in the ice chest.
thank God Archie's gone. We can talk now.
So no,
There will be media access.
yeah, anybody that wants to be media, just reach out to myself or the track themselves, and they'll get you some media access. So.
Not with a cell phone. At least have a decent camera.
It's Jaden. He's got good equipment.
I don't know who Jaden is.
Texas Speed Media guy.
Oh,
Come on.
I'm bad with names. He's
Come
got a heart
on.
problem. He can't go towards bed.
He's got a big block Chevy in his Camaro. I mean, come on now.
Yeah, I know who he is now.
Well, Tyler, we're excited that you're giving us a try for this for Liberty
Yes.
Nights. So
Hey, no, super excited to be invited and come down. We appreciate that. Not only from Colin and Archie, but you guys as well.
no, we look forward to meeting you, and I think it's going to be a fun event.
I think so too.
Archie said he's backstage. Carson, he yeah. There he is.
Hey, dude, I hit the wrong button.
What an idiot.
I'm back, brothers, just to say bye.
Boomer.
Yeah. A potato phone upside down.
But yes, anybody have anybody? So we don't. I know we've kept y'all on here for a while, so we appreciate you coming on and talking about the event and helping us get it out there. So
Yeah, for sure.
Not a problem. Anytime.
It'd be cool.
it's gonna be
Cool.
fun.
Yeah, I can't wait to be there.
Definitely gonna be fun.
Bring your jack stands.
I got a pair there for got your name on it.
Deal.
All right, y'all.
All right,
All
thank
right,
y'all
we
for
appreciate
coming.
everybody.
See y'all later.
No,
All right,
bye-bye.
bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.